Persia.
Like, I really like my voice on this thing. I used to really hate my voice.
I hate my voice. I fucking hate it.
I used to really hate my voice, and I don't hate it.
I feel like it's something that you have to get used to.
My voice?
Never.
Or just...
It's a...
Yeah,
or just listening to your own voice.
It's an acquired taste.
Both. The answer is both.
Yeah, I hate it. I'll listen to the podcast, and I'll be like, God, I sound like a fucking idiot. I sound so stupid. Unless I'm like whenever I get in like really close and like I'm whispering in like a girl's nose.
You don't have to do that.
Whispering.
You don't have to do any of that.
You
Stop.
Blow, you got to blow air.
So yeah, you did. You posted
one
Jesus playing the guitar, and you you posted the "Is a hot dog a sandwich" from the Apple thing. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
But like, and then you posted about Mavs. I guess you have been posting, just not about us.
Well, I mean,
Jesus, but
I'm not going to put posts about me on there.
I mean us.
Yeah. We need to take more pictures. We need to take glamour shots with it, like in black turtlenecks.
Dude, that could be a whole fucking episode.
We should have done that. Oh man, I would have loved to dress Jesus up as The Rock. You know, in that old like 90s picture with the turtleneck and the fanny pack.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been so cool. That fucking bastard had to go to Egypt. What are you looking for, Chad?
My whole little intro, because I still need to read it.
Oh, hello, everybody. This is Blog coming at you live from Fort Worth, Texas. This is...
I think I deleted it.
The Price is Right with your host, Bob Barker.
Fuck, dude, I think I deleted it.
What'd you delete?
As long as you're fast and loud, you can be appreciated in this world.
I think that's the same in sex.
Yeah, fast and loud.
Fast and loud. Get it over with quick.
Just loud noises.
Be extremely loud.
Ah! You start like banging on the wall.
Like, okay, I'm done. Turn it off. I'm dry.
You got that sweet clementine. Makes a man who wanna take his time. That sweet clementine, baby. You got that sweet clementine. Makes me wanna take my time. That sweet clementine, baby.
Yeah. I'm shaking claws and I'm loose with my crew, but I wanna squeeze the juice. Bringing everything I've got, girl. Trying to get lost in the sauce, girl. Not trying to be any type of pushy. Just trying to get all up on that tushy. Testing that run and getting the feels.
See, that was a good line.
That was just straight up gold.
Dude, that's... Holy fuck, put this on SoundCloud. Put this on fucking SoundCloud.
I'm telling you.
It's fucking good.
That's what I was telling them. My second verse blows. We don't need to go that
So
far.
I don't know if we could actually do that because the sound, the song, the music, I didn't make that. I just pulled that. I have ability to pull rights, or not rights, but I have the rights to use or whatever, but
Pour you all up in my cup. Got some champagne up in the glass, girl. Not gonna bring up the past, girl. Of when you just weren't ready to start. When you were burning up my heart. All that acid and not enough sweet. But at least I can keep up with this beat.
Yo! Beep, 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 beep. Holy shit. I'm telling you.
Dude, you were here when we did.
Girl,
Oh, you were asleep.
I was asleep. Not easy to be sour and sweet. Gotta put this shit on repeat.
You got that sweet clementine.
Dude, so we need to make a White Claw. We need to send this song to White Claw because it's all about the Clementine White Claw. That's why we were having this conversation. We were drinking claws.
That sweet clementine.
Send it to Sydney.
Makes me want to take my time. That sweet clementine.
I don't think it's bad.
I think it's really good.
I think it can get perfected, but I think it's I mean, for us being drunk and on some that night, it was Not too bad.
I like how you said that. On some.
Marijuanas.
God
I mean,
damn it.
Tim ruins everything.
Let it ride.
Now I get it. People just sitting in the studio for like 24 hours at a time. It just it comes to you eventually. You have 100 bad ones, and then one it's like,
Dude, that was. Oh my God.
Well, that's good.
Damn, dude, you need to fucking put. I'm not fucking kidding. If you have the ability to make a fucking SoundCloud account, make it and put it on now.
Oh no, I mean we definitely could.
Fucking hell, that is fucking, dude. That's like, that's fucking music. Like you can have sex to that.
I don't want to bring up Siri.
I have to say Clarence.
dude, it gets in your head.
That was really.
I'm glad you enjoyed that because Tab just laughed at my face.
It was really good.
Tab
just
laughed at your
me.
face.
I was like, "What? You don't like it?" She's like, "I'm gonna go back to work."
Oh my God. I'll show you.
I did pull her away from like a meeting and say, "You need to listen to this." I was pretty stoked when Tim sent it.
I'll show you, Tabitha. I'll show you all.
We were making up like the most insane subjects, but Clementine just worked out.
That was, dude. There's that one. How many times have you listened to What's Poppin'?
Yeah.
Like that beat catches you.
Yeah.
It fucking catches you. The same with this song. The beat is like fucking. It just, even though you didn't make the fucking beat, it's like fucking Lil Nas X. He bought that fucking beat on the free beat. He got the beat for like $20, and look where he's at now.
Yeah.
So
Pull that smoke wagon.
let me ask you: are we ready?
Boy.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Boy, you know I'm ready.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Funky Panther, coming to you from Forward, Texas. We've got another great episode for you tonight, episode 12. Hey, that's my favorite number. We don't really have a title just yet because we don't really have topics just yet, but we're bound and determined to get back on inside your ear holes. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier,
And I'm Tim.
and together we are
The
Funky Panther. God damn.
Oh shit!
I was hoping you'd forget.
He was looking at my face like he forgot the slap bet, right? He forgot
God
the slap
damn
bet,
it!
right?
This only counts when Jesus is here. I will not do it
Bro,
unless
that's that's so much bullshit.
I was hoping actually we would do it at the bachelor party. Oh, you know what? The lake would have been a perfect spot because I would have dipped my head in that cold ass water and wouldn't have felt the thing.
Well, we talked about it at some point during the bachelor party, and somehow you weaseled your way out of it. I don't know what happened.
I don't know, man.
You're very good at weaseling your way out of things.
I weaseled out like Tim did, like whenever he'd go to bed. Like,
Every single night.
It's like 10 o'clock p.m. and Tim, all of us are, having a great time.
First of all, let's go ahead and set it up. We were in New Braunfels a couple weeks ago for our buddy Chase's bachelor party. There were no hookers.
No.
I mean, no strippers. No strippers.
Neither.
She said no strippers.
There was no hookers either. But
I was trying to remember the shirt.
It's also bachelor party in the pandemic, so we had to be very thoughtful and also very creative.
Which we were.
And how we have a
what
great
plan
time
was
together.
this? It was plan what?
This is Plan D because
Yeah.
Plan A was Mexico City. We had that 100% booked, and then we canceled it, because of international travel. We were like, yeah, exactly. And then we were going to go to Florida, like going to the Keys. We're like, oh, okay, we'll be far enough from people where we can just drive down to the Keys, stay on the beach, hang out. And then this is around the time that not second wave, but kind of second wave.
It was whenever Florida blew up.
Right, Florida and Texas were both blowing up, and we're like, well, shit. Okay, so then we canceled that. They're like, oh, let's go to Padre, and it still didn't seem like a good idea. So we ended up just going to Danny's house down in New Braunfels, like the 9 of us guys just kind of hanging out, playing beer games, watching stupid movies. We went to Lake Austin.
Wakeboarded for the first time.
Which Lake Austin is a river.
We surf, bro.
Wake surf?
Wake surf, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you did a great job. I was pretty impressed.
Thank you.
After it took some talking into to get you on the board, but you did really well. once you got
I was
on it.
scared. A Mexican on a board.
You're right.
Kind of,
Yeah,
especially me. I'm not too keen or I'm not too fancy.
So
on
dumb.
Any of that stuff.
Anyone can do anything, dude.
Yep, I guess. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Dad. Or Captain Planet. I don't know.
So
we
yes,
ended up watching some Captain Planet too.
Oh yeah, we did.
It was a long weekend. It was a 4-day weekend with just the 9 guys just drinking and cooking, making brisket, grilling out, and it was a great time.
And Chase wasting a perfectly amazing tomahawk.
He
steak.
didn't waste it. So one of Chase's things that he's wanted to do for a long time, which we have yet to do because Amarillo is just so far out there.
8 hours?
Yeah, it's a long drive. Something like that. Six to 8 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
And they've got the... Oh,
it's the Big Texan.
yeah, they've got the what is it, 72-ounce steak challenge with potato and shrimp and salad and rolls and all this stuff. And he's always wanted to do that because used to Chase could put down some food pretty quickly.
Right. Like competitive eating style. Right. He looked like one of those dudes that like dips his hot dog into water to get it knocked out. But
yeah, and I mean it's not like he's a big guy or anything like that, but he could put it down. And so we couldn't do that. So instead we bought like a 2.5 pound tomahawk steak that we grilled, got him some potatoes and shrimp and some greens and some rolls, and he did it. He ate the whole thing.
And then he threw it up.
Good Lord.
Like literally, as soon as he stopped, it was just like, okay, to the bathroom.
You know what I thought brought it on was Chad saying, "No, you got to eat what's on the bone."
Well, yeah,
It was all down, dude.
Yeah, you're right. I caused him to throw up.
You did.
That boy was going to throw up anyway. He ate like 3.5 pounds of
Holy
food.
crap. That was the first night too, right? That was the first night.
It was the
Holy
first night.
shit, man.
So Chase ended up throwing up twice on the first day because we iced him as soon as we got there, and then that whole challenge. But it was a great time. But Tim likes to sleep at apparently 8 o'clock at night.
Was he up for that?
10 o'clock.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
good
it was
the
during
first
dinner. It was
night
during
or
dinner,
two.
yeah.
But then the last night I think we were all kind of hanging out and playing games at the table, and then Tim just is sitting on the stairs, and then every time we turn around, he's like 2 steps up, like he's just sneaking his way up the stairs so he can go to sleep.
Look,
we turn around, he's like, "Oh, hey guys," we're like,
A couple
we,
more
we know
steps
you're
up.
going up the stairs, dude. We're not stupid.
I get tired at 10 o'clock. I go to bed at 10 o'clock every single night. That's what happens when you wake up at 5 something in the morning.
Well,
Go to work every day.
I try to, I'll have a schedule on. I want to get on, I'll try to be showered and in bed by 10:30 or 11. And so then usually by 11:30, I'll have my shorts down my ankles. And hey, look, we got a.
Just go ahead and move on. Oh,
It's Jesus.
Jesus is FaceTiming us, dude. What time is it in Egypt?
It's like three.
Well, shit. Jesus
No,
is
it's-
FaceTiming us. Well, hang on here. I've got a.
It's like 4:30. So, if you haven't noticed already, Jesus is usually on these, obviously.
With how quiet it's been.
Hey,
And we didn't, we had our intros, and Jesus was not here.
we can wire it up into that.
Really?
Oh yeah, I can. Let me hop off and get that.
And Jesus and his wife last week, I know we've talked about it before, but they moved to Cairo,
Hey,
or
buddy.
just out the Cairo in Egypt, and they're going to be there for a couple of years. So
Is he
he's
frozen?
FaceTiming.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man,
Our Wi-Fi is
How do I sound?
You sound great, actually.
you sound good now. Yeah,
You sound really good.
That works.
We've got you on the mixer now too.
Interesting.
Hey,
Your Wi-Fi
let
sucks.
me plug in my and see if that helps.
You sound
So
good.
hey, quit messing with my. Wait, my wife is messing with my testicles.
Good.
Hang on.
Cool.
Hey.
Get it
Hey there,
in.
cowboy.
I'm wanting her like a week.
Hello, Mrs. Madrigal.
So this was
Why are you
this was
calling
actually a
us?
surprise.
This is a surprise.
Oh no, I'm ready to go to bed.
She's ready for bed, bro. She's worn out.
I'm
from
gonna
all
go.
the activities.
I'm gonna go lay some pipes down. I'll be right back.
Damn it. Keep us on. Keep
We'll
us on.
see you in a few minutes.
I want to hear this.
Lying.
I'll be back in a minute and a half.
You go ahead and do your work, son. Make daddy proud.
You
All right, I'll be right. Go lay
your
back.
pipes and awesome.
She wants me to go lay my pipe by myself.
I'll talk to you guys.
Ask
Bye,
her
Crystal.
what that mouth do. You
So-
think he's really going to have sex?
No.
No.
Man,
No,
so okay, this was 2 firsts right now. We were without Jesus,
Yeah.
so it's our first podcast officially without Jesus, and then he called us on FaceTime, and
Yeah.
he is our first person to be piped in through
Well, no, I think Crystal's going to be the one that gets piped in.
But okay, the first person to be connected via telephone, FaceTime into the mixer and onto our show.
You know who I bet
Right.
liked that? Bobby Hernandez. I bet Bobby Hernandez.
Bobby
liked
Hernandez
that.
is going to think that's funny.
Yeah.
I had no idea until we all hung out here at your place before they left. So Javier had a nice little going away party for Jesus and Crystal before they left a couple of weeks ago. Not a party, but a small get together. Just people to say bye because a lot of people won't see them for at least a year because they're not going to be here until next summer. And Bobby was talking about how he listens to the podcast. Who would have known?
Yeah, I know it's weird.
Does it on his way into work.
He did say, he's like, when you fuckers coming out with a new fucking episode because I have nothing to listen to. It's like, oh, that's really sweet. It's really sweet after all the years of going out places and meeting women and saying, look me up on Facebook. My name is Bobby Hernandez. So it's a running joke everywhere we go or everywhere I go. If I meet a woman, I'll say, look me up on Facebook. My name is Bobby Hernandez.
That's great. Yeah. So I don't know how long we're already into this. We haven't even sipped this beer.
Yeah.
So
Hey, cheers. Let's
we're
take a sip of
continuing
this.
to do
First,
the air cheers.
air cheers.
Non-COVID
Air
cheers. Yeah.
What is this, Tim?
This is Bitter Sisters. It's Peach Busybody. So it's from DFW, Dallas area. So, and all the beers are going to be, I believe, all of them.
This
Might
is
be
pretty
one that's
good.
not, but-
I'm not gonna lie. I was really ready for failure, but I'm impressed.
Failure on Tim's part or on the brewery's part?
Both. First of all, how dare you, brewery, for making such a terrible beer? Second, what are you doing with your life? Third, how dare you? This is really good.
And
Yeah.
fourth, blame me for getting it. So
Well, no. I mean, Chad brought that one beer last time, and it tasted like ass. The one in the pretty can. Oh, but it was because it was hot. That's why.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
it was
The
pretty good.
apricot. The apricot.
It was like a tiki flavored. Something
Yeah.
it wasn't bad. It was,
thick.
just warm.
It
was warm.
The thickness was.
And they were
what
both
got me.
really strong.
So Bitter Sisters Brewery, they are in Addison. So
I know we're grown named Madison.
15103 Surveyor Boulevard, Addison, Texas. With COVID in Texas, they've shut down all the bars and whatnot, and a lot of people had to switch over to these models where either they're serving food, and that's how they're getting away with having people in there with reduced capacity, or like the breweries are having all these to-go beers. I didn't drive out to Addison to get this. I went to Taps and Caps, which is local for us. They have 2 locations in DFW. The one we go to is over off of Camp Bowie in Fort Worth, and they just have tons and tons of beer on tap, henceforth the taps. And in the Caps part, they have a lot of beer to go.
Where's
in
that
the
rattling coming from?
Oh, fuck my metal.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that here in a second.
Damn it! I didn't realize that's what it really was. I was hoping we wouldn't bring
I
it
was
up.
wondering.
But yeah, so
Did that on purpose.
we're trying our best to support local. In fact, we had dinner from a local restaurant tonight.
Oh yeah.
Four Sisters. Shout out to them.
So Bitter Sisters beer and Four
Sisters. Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
We both know which sisters were the best sisters.
They're both equally
They're
good,
both.
I think.
Both sisters because they're both delicious. Wait.
So the beer's got a lot of really good peach flavor. It tastes good. It's light, good summer beer. The Four Sisters, that's the first time I'd ever had that. It was really good.
So I personally, I think Asian Vietnamese food is probably my favorite. And that was absolutely excellent. I had the rice and pork chop, like stir fry. So they slice up these pork chops and then fry it up. Just absolutely delicious. Had all the fresh, like green, like pickled vegetables that you'd find in like a vermicelli bowl or something along those lines. Chad, you had the pho?
I had the beef pho, and it was just like a shit ton. Like it was this whole thing, like one container of the garnishes, which it's pho, then one like huge container of the broth, and then the big bowl. I mean, it was a lot of food. And then we also had a couple of appetizers, right? We had I got the what was it, the banh mi bao or bun,
Yeah.
right?
Bao bun.
So it was like, it's kind of like the sticky bun or whatever type situation they have, or not sticky buns, but like, what what I'm talking about.
It's called bao, like a bun, like a stuffed dumpling type bun thing.
Yeah.
But
Steamed,
it wasn't
steamed bun.
It was almost like a bun taco with banh mi in it, and it was really good.
Yeah, delicious. Yeah.
And the mini egg rolls.
And then the mini egg rolls and the summer rolls, and I had was the egg noodles with shrimp, fried egg, That was really delicious. It went down real quick. Like I ate it real fast. It was really good. I mean, it would have been really good to put some of your broth in there. Maybe.
Oh yeah, you should have asked. I had so much broth.
I was going to do it just without asking.
You should have.
I was like, man, I don't want to be mean, but it's my house, so I get to do whatever I want.
Yeah, cool.
So
Dip
you
my
know
nuts in
the
your
theme with tonight, I guess, with the food and drink was local, and then on top of that. So the theme I did with the beers is I was trying to find like summer beers. We're coming to the end of summer.
Yeah.
Damn, it's weird to say.
I know. It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
I mean, it hasn't been summer.
Right. We haven't hit like over 100-degre
No, I mean,
days
we
in
haven't-
multiple days in a row. We haven't done any of the things we do in the summertime.
Dude, I've been outside a lot. I don't know about y'all.
Well,
I try to for work, because I work like outside.
But being outside is one thing, but going to
Barely.
like float the river and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
Go to Austin, go out to Vegas. I mean, the stuff we haven't done this
Yeah,
summer that
we haven't done
normally
any trips or
do.
anything like that. That's for
You're
sure.
going to Montana in 2 weeks.
Dude, I'm stoked. But that's also going to be all outside. It's going to be like fly fishing and hiking and canoeing and kayaking and
You know what I like about it? It's so much open space, and there's really no people over there, right? Like, is it? I know you got your small towns, but are y'all flying into Billings or were y'all?
No,
into?
we've been to Billings before,
Yeah.
and that was a pretty small town. But I think that this is smaller. So we're flying into Missoula, but then we're going about an hour and a half north at Flathead Lake, and then driving into Glacier National Park.
That sounds like a fake name. Missoula,
Missoula, yeah.
Missoula Oblongata.
We're flying right into it, so it's a big enough airport to have an airport. I mean, like we're flying American.
I was fooling.
Well, whatever, man.
But
I want to go home.
We just got here.
even with that though, that like, so one of the thoughts that I had when we were trying to come up with content for the show was things that you can do that are, I guess, COVID friendly that get you out of the house. And traveling is still kind of an iffy subject. Some people disagree with it or whatever, but I think we are all at the same like mindset at this point. Like, do it safely, face coverings, things like that. And like, you're going to Flathead Lake, I seriously doubt you're going to be in the middle of a bunch of people.
No, it's,
and like
it's really small.
right. It's not like you're going into like New York City and doing all that, stuff on the subway and whatnot. So.
And they've shut down like half of the national park from tourists. Well, from anyone. I mean, that's all that would go there. But I'm assuming to kind of cut down the flow of traffic throughout the park, which makes sense. It kind of sucks because there's a lot of things that were on my list that we're not really going to be able to do, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be cool and beautiful, and I can't wait.
Yeah, and y'all just did like a day date on the Trinity River, right?
Yeah, another good Fort Worth spot. If you haven't gone over by Panther Island Pavilion, there is a little shop, and they'll let you rent out paddle boards and kayaks and canoes. You can also tube over there, and they're called Backwoods Paddle Sports. And it was only like $18 a person, and you go for an entire hour, and you just bring a couple drinks with you. You get on the canoe or whatever, and you just go up the river, and it's really serene. I would definitely recommend going in the morning because it's fucking hot.
Yeah, way too hot in the summertime.
Yeah, but it was neat.
But I mean, bike riding. So
Yeah.
you cycle quite a bit. I'm starting to get back into it.
Yeah, we all three of us went Sunday. We went like 9 miles and hung out at the woodshed
It
for
was
some
fun.
brunch.
Yeah, delicious drinks. The palomas were good. They were
Hitting.
flowing. They were hitting.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all little things that we can do just to kind of stave off some of that like
Stir
being stuck
craziness.
inside. Yeah,
and-
yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to get out, especially now.
It sucks that we keep having to talk about COVID because that's the only thing that's going on right now. COVID and protests.
Can't watch
we got both
movies.
of them.
I mean, you can't go to the theaters, can't go to concerts or music
I know.
festivals, which
Apparently
every single one of them has been closed.
Apparently that Mulan movie's coming out though.
Yeah, on
Figured
Disney
you'd be
Plus.
excited about
Disney
that.
Plus. Not me. I honestly, I thought it had already came out.
Oh.
The only reason I remembered because we went on a march, like a month and a half ago, and we stopped at 7th Street next to the
Movie Tavern? Yeah.
And they still had all the movies before shutdown that were on the wall, like what's coming out. And one of the posters was Mulan, and I'm like, oh shit, like I forgot that movie. I thought it already came out. Like I honestly completely forgot about it. And then up until seeing it now, like it's being re-released on Disney Plus, and now
Yeah.
It's like now what other movies like Tenet got pushed back, the Chris Nolan movie. They have it international. I mean, it's playing over there, but we're kind of screwed because we can't get our act together.
I know they're doing a lot of movies they're releasing like on Amazon. So King of Staten Island, which I haven't watched it yet. I have a hard time justifying spending, you're going to spend that much in the theater, but you're spending $20 or whatever for the theater experience, and here I am spending $20 to rent this movie just to watch it one time, I guess, or whatever. And so I have a hard time justifying doing it, but like there's all these great movies that were going to be coming out or are coming out, and I feel like I'm going to go ahead and have to bite the bullet and just do it.
Well, that's the good thing about Mulan is whenever it's going to be $30, and whenever you get it, like you keep it. Like you can watch it as many times as you want. Yeah. They said it was today. They said at $30, and it's not a rent. Like it stays in your library.
Okay,
you can watch it.
If
anytime.
that's the case,
then it's worth it.
Then cool. But I heard that it was $30 just to rent it. I'm like, so you're paying for Disney Plus, and then you're paying to rent this movie one time. I don't mind, like you were talking about, paying $20 or $30 if I'm renting a movie from Apple TV or something that I'm not paying a service for. I just rent it.
Yeah.
But if you have to pay a service and rent it, that's nuts.
Well, I mean, it's same thing with Prime. I mean, King of Staten Island was doing that too.
That's a good point. And that's where my problem is like
it doesn't justify it.
I'm spending that money because like whenever I rent movies, I typically look for the ones that are like $5 or $3.99 or whatever.
Cheap bastard.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's not that I'm being cheap. I mean,
Quality,
I feel like
man.
Do you have the new Charlie Chaplin movie?
I feel like that is a good. I feel like that's a good price.
Zeus is coming back. That was way more than 3 minutes.
Hey, how was the sex there, buddy?
Are you sure you want to suck on my...
It stopped
Oh,
recording.
hey guys, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I don't know if you can see me, but I'm in bed doing this right now.
Oh
yeah,
my
we can
God.
see you
Seriously?
and hear you. Like you sound pretty good.
Are you really drunk right now?
She's really drunk. I'm.
So we found.
I'm pretty sober. I've only had about 7 beers, so we're all right.
So you've got a really poor connection because you're in a third world country. Is that it?
That's what it is. They haven't really perfected the art of Wi-Fi's. Wi-Fi's is it called Wi-Fi's? I don't know.
No,
I've already lost it, guys. I've been over here for too long that I've forgotten what it's called.
It has been 1 week.
It's great being over here. I love it. Everybody's so generous, so loving, so respectful, so caring. Except for my wife, she won't take care of my manly urges. I'm trying. Oh, there's a poor connection. I don't know if she can. Son of a bitch.
We can hear you great.
You're pretty good.
He's just yelling. I got a poor connection. Speaking of shit.
Fucking Egypt, I fucking hate you.
So what's interesting is I was just telling the guys after you got off, is that we have two firsts. This is our first episode without Jesus, and this is also our first episode with somebody calling in through FaceTime, and it happens to be Jesus. So you're still here. So
Yeah, I'm still here.
yeah, it's great. We were going to do this whole rest in peace, Jesus. He's no longer with us, but you ruined it for us. But whatever.
As he does.
Did you wait 3 days? We should have waited till the third episode where I came back. We should have been. It should have
The
been
resurrection.
that way.
I have returned my children to bless you with my seed.
Oh my God.
Jesus comes back. He's a cult leader. I don't know what he found it over there.
Don't.
I have my little praying mat that I've been trying to get into, but it's hard on my knees. So we'll get there.
So what time is it over there?
It is 4:00 in the morning.
Damn. Oh man, you stay up late, huh?
Well, my schedule's been really messed up because of the jet lag, and also we've been making so many friends that everybody else is jet lagged. So we just had dinner about an hour ago at 3:00 in the morning because
Okay.
it's just been so messed up. Like I wasn't kidding about having 7 beers. I think it was more than that actually. They're giant beers, and I was like, man, like I usually don't get this drunk off of 7 beers.
Were those Stellas?
And then I realized it's because I had.
Like the Stella, those are Stellas, like Stellas?
I think of the Stella Artois.
So
They taste kind of the same. I'm not quite sure. I could, but I couldn't tell you. Like, there's a lot of like Coors Light, Miller Lite, Bud Light tastes all the same.
He's been in fucking Egypt for a week. He thinks he's a goddamn Aladdin, Prince of Thieves over there.
Yeah, but if there was a Bud Light there, you could kind of guarantee it's the same Bud Light, right? Like it's not some random company in Egypt. It's like, we'll also make Bud Light.
Yeah, but it's not the same though. You know, like what I mean?
Yeah,
like
no, I got you.
It's not a Stella Artois, but I'm not. Yeah,
I got you. Y'all need to finish your beers. It's about time for the taste test of the second one, and he's gone.
What? Where'd he go?
He's just kind of.
Oh wait, am I gone?
No, you're back. You're back.
Okay, I was saying is like I'm glad like I'm still like sometimes I think about the fact. Remember one of the last things we did was have a pool party at Chad's mom's house, and I remember thinking I was like never in my wildest dreams would I think that I was going to be high at my mom's house taking a shower to get ready to go to a pool party at my buddy's house at 34 years old.
At his mom's.
Dude, we're waiting for you. Where are you?
My mom was like, Miko, are you going to come eat? I was like, fuck you, Mom. I got to go to a pool party with my friends. You already knew this.
Your mom's a sweet bitch. After the fucking spread she made the day you left, how fucking
Don't
dare
talk about
you?
my mom's spread, you son of a bitch. Fuck you, first of all.
Dude, so no joke though, your mom is like the sweetest lady
Your
ever.
mom's spread is amazing.
I go over there to get his motorcycle, and she's like, "Do you want some food? Do you want
Hello,
something to drink?"
Nico. Hello, my white chocolate. How you doing? Come in for some food.
Yeah.
Hey.
Dude, his mom makes really good tortillas. They're fucking bomb.
I've had them from Jesus.
They're delicious.
They're pretty damn good.
I made a taco and I had some your mom's cheesecake, churro cheesecake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
and shit's
Whatever.
delicious. That shit's
Chimmy, it's a sopapilla cheesecake.
That's it.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I couldn't
Churro
think
is
of
one
it.
of the C's.
The same thing.
Dude,
my two
she
favorite
made me one
sweets.
before I left, and it was delicious. It was great.
Yeah, I had it for breakfast.
Oh man,
All
It
right.
was the same one.
So
Oh no, it isn't.
I lied about
She
this
brought
next beer. Like they're not all from Texas. This was the one that they had to substitute for the one because the other one blew the keg or whatever.
Is this the kombucha one?
No. This
Thank
is
God.
Fair
Thank
State
God.
Brewing Cooperative. It's going to be a sour though. It's
Where's it from?
Minneapolis,
Oh, okay.
Minnesota.
gross.
Minnesota.
I'm glad I'm not there. Sour beers are gross.
Oh, you miss us. You drink all the sours if you were here with us.
Chortle my balls, Zeus.
I drink boys in all the way if I could. I miss you guys so
It's not
much.
super tart.
No, it's not.
We miss you more.
We
that
really-
tastes pretty good. That's different.
It's actually got like a nice kind of a sweetness to it.
It's got a bubblegum aftertaste.
It's got like a weird, like cinnamon flavor, like some
Yeah.
kind of like spice to it.
Hey, Zeus, have you gone into any hookah bars while you've been over there?
No, not yet. I've been talking to Crystal, and she said, "I was like, I want to get a hookah, even if it's just to smoke tobacco." I was like, "That sounds good."
Yeah, man. Shisha and
Oh, we'll do
hookah
that.
and all that stuff there is gonna be so cool. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna have like a badass, authentic hookah, and man, I'm jealous.
So like I was talking to that guy Fatih is his name
Yeah.
that I had tea with at the
yeah.
shop. He invited me. He's like, "Hey, have some tea with me," and I was like, "Sure." I have nothing else fucking going on. I don't work. My wife makes the money. Why not? And he was
Oh no. He was what? He was what? He was what?
We're in suspense. He was what? Oh, you're back. He was what?
he was telling me that the hookahs that are about 10 inches tall are actually 500 EGP, which is it comes out to be about I'm gonna say so it's 16 for $1, so 500 would come out to be roughly about shit. How much would that be? Like
Hold on. I'm doing the math.
$40.
Just continue. It's $31.
Anyway, he was telling me, and I was like, yeah, $31.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh man, that's 500. He's like, yeah, but if you get this big one, which was like, man, it was like 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
It was like, how much is this one? It's like, oh, that's actually just 300. It's like, why is that more expensive than the tall one? And it's like, oh, because the little ones are hand blown. And So he collects a bunch of like handcrafted things, and like everything in his shop is awesome looking.
So he sells
and
them?
he has some like he sells everything like knickknacks, and then also like leather shop. It's a leather shop. It's also a rug shop. Like this guy has been all over the world, man. Like he's been to Australia.
It's that
he's
guy
been
you posted. It's that guy you posted on the Instagram.
Yeah. On the Instagram. Yeah, Fatih. He owns that shop, and I've only visited him once, but he's like, you come back every day and I'll teach you how to play backgammon, and we'll teach you 3 Arabic words a day, and you'll be well versed by the time you leave. I was like, that sounds amazing.
Dude, that's awesome.
Can't wait to go back.
You miss it, Chad. Looked like Jesus. It looked like Chad was jerking off under my table. Fucking pervert.
But I'm
Dude,
not.
I saw, no, I could see him.
I'm staring at Jesus' eyes in the FaceTime.
Chad, samesies.
I was wondering where your other hand was.
not on my wife.
The face that he's making as it froze was great.
Yeah, I mean that was cool. I know that you had mentioned he was like a leather, like he had leather things.
He was a leather salesman,
a leatherman.
He was a leather daddy.
But that's cool that he's got everything, like, and that you're gonna be like besties with this dude.
Yeah, man.
So how close was it to your?
Well, not besties, but
you're gonna be besties. Okay, we're not
to
jealous.
Mexico?
None of us are jealous.
No, how close was it to your place? Where you're...
Calm down, Chad. This place is about 5 minutes away from where I live right now.
So just a short little walk.
No, it's a short, tiny little walk. Actually, it's very hot and humid here. So, dude, I have not pissed clear in about a week and a half. It is dehydrating to be here.
Have you tried drinking more water and not as much beer?
Well, today is the most beer I've had in months, actually. Like, I don't remember the last time I drank this much beer. That was forced to, not willingly. Is what I'm saying.
So that
I was trying to be.
Well, that brings up a good question, though. So we played Beer Olympics, right?
Yeah.
And we made mention before you came on. We heard this banging noise, and Javier's over here wearing his gold medal.
Oh yeah, he's wearing his damn medal, Zeus.
Look at that. He was number one. The tank top boys.
He was the tank boys.
And now, questions with Jesus.
Guys, it's actually pronounced Jesus. So
when are you too old to do like these drinking games like that, like Beer Olympics?
How old's too old?
That's a great question, Timothy. And let me ask you, it's Mike Tyson's coming back from retirement. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're never too old to do these things. As long as you feel in your body and in your mind and your soul that you are capable, that you are fit enough, that you can hang with the boys, is what I'm saying.
So if you're young at heart, if you feel young at heart...
You sound more drunk when you're trying to sound profound than you do when you're really, really, really drunk. You sound so dumb. I love it.
So if you're young at heart...
To answer your question, Timothy, it is not that one is too old to do these things. Is that you must accept in your heart that you will be defeated by the younger generation.
Easy there, Gandhi. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, see,
it's Jesus Madrigal.
This will be our new segment. We're gonna ask you questions, and whether you can come on and answer them, or if you can write us back with the answers, it doesn't matter.
No, yeah,
we're gonna use you since you are in Egypt, so you are, I guess, closer to that enlightenment state. Would you say, like,
to the Holy Land?
To the Holy Land,
to the Holy Land than we are. So we just assume that you're more profound all of a sudden.
Profanity doesn't come from. No, it's not profanity. No, it's not. Enlightenment doesn't come from a state of being. It comes from a state of mind, Timothy. So you see.
I hate this so much.
Oh, but our listeners are going to love it. I mean, our listener.
You know what I was going to
Bobby.
say? I was
Bobby
going to
Hernandez.
and Kevin. Kevin, I swear to God. I swear to fucking God, Kevin.
Is Kevin out there?
No.
No. So, all right, let's clear the air on that.
Let's
We
do that.
decided we were going to have our first show without you, just the three of us, and not bring someone else in immediately replacing you. So
We'll start having guests again next time, though. All right, hey Zeus, we've got another question for you from the listeners.
Yes.
What are some words that you've already learned there while you've been in Egypt?
Well, I learned how to say shukran, shukran khatid, kafid. Shukran khatid.
Doesn't sound like you learned it at all.
Hey, I'm a little drunk, so shukran means thank you,
Okay.
and afwan means you're welcome. I don't know how to say marijuana yet, but I will learn soon because I'm walking around scratching my neck, and I feel like I smell it around, but I can't find it quite because the smell is it's pungent here.
It's just the spice market, dude.
Dude, it's not that. I promise you, it's not that. When we landed, there was a. I'm not saying that it was because they were white, but they were white. A family of whites. As soon as they got off the plane, like it was a little boy. He was about like 13, 14 years old. He was like in his teenage years, you could tell. And he's like, "Dad." He's like, "Yes, son." He's like, "What's that smell? What does it smell so bad here?"
Oh my
And
God.
I wanted so bad to go. I was like, "Dude, shut the fuck up. What is wrong with you? Who fucking raised you? Your fucking parents are assholes."
Just staring his dad in the face, yelling at the kid.
Get the fuck back
I'm not
on
saying
the
it's because he's
plane.
white.
Yeah, well.
But
Hey, so I didn't ask you before.
but it definitely was because of that.
on you were flying in airports for like pretty close or even more, like around 30 hours, 32 hours, something like that, right? So did you have to wear a mask the entire time?
Only when I was alive. That's about the only time that I had to wear the mask while I was breathing. As long as you were breathing, you had to wear a mask. Yes.
So for 32 hours straight.
Which, like sometimes it works in your, like, well, unless you're eating, because COVID obviously recognizes when you're eating or drinking something.
Right.
And it was like, oh no, we can't get into his lungs right now because, he's eating or drinking. But yeah, essentially the whole time that I was in the airport and we were flying, I had to wear a mask. It was, sometimes it was beneficial. You go into a restroom, try to take a shit. You just smell your own lovely breath.
It's funny though, you haven't mentioned it once or complained about it, and that's a long time to be wearing a mask, and people are complaining about like wearing it for half hour.
Well, it really is a small price to pay for. Like, think about it this way: Javier just fixed my wife's car, and had it not been for insurance, it would have cost me way more to fix that car. Those dents in that car, I could see your face.
My face is about how that has nothing to do with wearing a mask at an airport.
All I'm saying is like having a mask on is like buying insurance. You hope that you don't need it, but if you do need it, it's there. That's all I'm saying. It's a small price to pay.
Well, you could have just said that.
Okay, say for instance.
Well, that's all the time we have today.
All right. Well, have a good night, guys. We'll see you. I'm glad I stayed up till fucking 4:00 in the morning. See ya.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Bro, like tattoos over here are so cheap. If I don't look like a goddamn SoundCloud rapper when I leave here, it's going to be a fucking shame.
Yeah.
It's going to be a shame and a waste of my fucking time that I'm over here.
Dude, I can't
I'm going to
wait
show
for
up
you
with at least one face tattoo.
Don't do a face tattoo. Just get tattoos, man.
At least one. Like a little one.
Why do you want a face tattoo?
Because it's cool.
No, it's not.
It's so cool. You say that because you're not cool. Fuck you, lame-o.
Yeah, that's fact. That's fact. Fucking asshole.
And lame-o was his name-o.
No, but find a good shop, and then whenever I see you in a few months, we'll get one.
A face tattoo?
No, just a regular tattoo.
Okay, fine.
Damn it.
I'm gonna face tattoo, Mom.
I've been
Jeez.
called dad and mom today. I'm about done.
You know, Siguraria was saying like she feels like the whole point of the podcast is you and Tim having to hold me and Jesus back, like had to control us, like.
I wouldn't say hold back, more so just kind of wrangle you back in.
Yeah,
just
that's
a bit,
what it is.
You know,
yeah.
you can't hold you back. You're gonna say whatever you want to say.
Like,
just getting back to the subject is
it's
more.
like me and Jesus are mini cowboys riding on mice, and you and Tim are trying to wrangle us up, and you can because we're so small and nimble.
Oh shit!
What the fuck kind of example is that?
Did you ever read the stories? Ralph the mouse, like the mouse and the motorcycle.
Yeah, he didn't have a horse.
Fucking
or a rat.
no. I don't know why. I don't know where that came from. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
You'll dude, he went on a tangent like you did. Who knows what either one of y'all are talking about half of the time?
We are. It's kismet. What's kismet mean? Are we the same person, Jesus and I?
Don't make up words and say what do they mean.
I don't make the rules here. God damn it! I just enforce them.
So we started off really well. Apologies for the last 15 or 20 minutes, everyone. But I think it's about that time.
Hey, fuck you!
Not because of you, Zeus. Just
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Zeus.
No.
It was just like all of a sudden Zeus is here and like, cool. Let's change format and go straight towards like what's going on over in Egypt. So
No, that was good. It's
Yeah.
really been Javier, I think, is mostly the issue.
Pussy, 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 memorabona.
And we
There
did
it is.
so well.
It's
until
because I
this-
keep on talking about going down.
All right, so
you know, he
everyone-
didn't talk about his dick. He didn't, and
until
now
just now.
yeah,
Until we made it so close to the end.
so close.
All right,
Hey, Zeus.
everybody, you want to
Oh,
kick
he's
off
not
that
there.
music?
Hold on. Hey, I want to wait for. It says reconnecting. I don't know what the fuck's going
It'll
on.
reconnect.
Yeah, I just
in
wanted to come
time,
back.
Probably.
Have you? What the hell's going on?
What do you mean? What the hell's going on? We're kicking the music off again.
All right, everybody. If you enjoyed what you listened to tonight or today, it's tonight for us, but whenever it is that you're listening to this, go ahead and subscribe on however you get your podcast. Like us, leave a comment, rate us. If you don't follow us on Instagram, go ahead and do so at the Funky Panther. We appreciate you listening to us. My name is Chad.
My name is Javier,
I'm Zeus.
And I'm Tim.
and we are from Egypt.
The Funky
Funky
Panther!
Damn, that even worked.
God damn it, we're all
Bye,
in
everybody.
sync. Later,
Yeah.
guys.
I had to say it earlier than you guys.
He knew.